Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Keto Food Tasting, where today, I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. We're going to be doing Foster Farms Keto Pizza, which is 4 net carbs per serving, and it has a smart crust. What's so smart about it? Well, it's made with 3 ingredients: chicken breast, egg whites, and cheese. That's right, chicken breast. I really don't know what to make of this, and I'm interested to see how it is, because it looks like pizza crust. Okay, it looks very much like a pizza. Okay, so what's the serving? The serving is half. Okay, I'm going to eat the whole thing because it's only 4 carbs per serving. So 8 carbs for this whole thing, I'm going to say is justified. I think it's not too bad. Now, I have the pepperoni one. There's 3 different types. I think there's like a bacon club one, there's a 4 cheese, and then a pepperoni. I want to get into this thing before it gets any colder, okay? The whole fact that there's chicken in the crust, I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated to know what this tastes like. And I haven't had pizza, true pizza, since July. Here we go. It's delicious. Okay. Wow. That's almost what I expected. It's almost what I expected. The crust itself is very, very chewy. It's very, very tender. Okay? Keyword here is tender. You can taste the chicken in it. I think there's more chicken, shredded chicken in this thing, being combined by the egg whites and the cheese than we even realize. In fact, if we go down the list of ingredients for the chicken crust, it's literally chicken breast rib meat, mozzarella cheese, with more milks and cheese and egg whites. It's definitely a lot of chicken in here, and it's good. I mean, this is just mind-blowing me. This is it's kind of like a chicken parmesan, of where you have a little bit of marinara, you got cheese, and then you have a chicken on the bottom. It's just got pepperoni with it. But it's so good. This is amazing. Now, let's try and do a breakdown. Okay, let's do the breakdown of pepperoni. The pepperoni is basically just pepperoni. There's nothing special there. Going into cheese, it's got a bit of a weird texture, but I think that just goes to how I cooked it. But it's a very, very almost like a diced cheese is what I'm kind of feeling it is. It's like really, really finely chopped. And then if we go into sauce, the sauce is just good. Definitely not too sweet, so you can definitely tell that there was no sugar added to it. At least I don't believe that there would be any sugar added to it. And then if we're just going for raw crust, it's like a hybrid between bread and chicken. It's so airy. And I will say this, I do not have a problem with this. I do not. But I think a lot of people would have a texture issue with the crust. For me, the way I cooked it was in an air fryer, so maybe it's just the way I cooked it, but I don't believe so. It's very spongy, okay? It's very much like you're chewing into a sponge, but the sponge is so full of flavor, it's so good. It's almost like a melt-in-your-mouth chicken breast. I don't know how else to describe it. Now, I am 1/4 of the way done. Will I finish this whole thing? Absolutely. But taking my time and analyzing this, it's filling, okay? It really is filling. Could you do half of this as a serving? By all means. I think this is easily half serving. The only thing is I don't have anyone to give the other half to, and I definitely don't think this would be something easily to keep, mostly because of the chicken aspect. I don't know how reheating the crust would go over. I had an image in my head of what I thought it would look like and what it would taste like, and so far it's matched perfectly. And it's everything I hoped for, and I'm not gonna lie. Now, here's the thing. These things are not cheap, okay? The price I think I paid for them was about $6.99, almost $7. But you're only gonna be able to find them at 2 locations, Owens and Kroger's, okay? Mostly Kroger. I think that's more of the national type around here. They're called Owens more so. But let's go ahead and go through the nutrition facts really quick for you. Total fat is 16 grams. Cholesterol is 85 milligrams. Why not? Sodium, 740 milligrams. Carbohydrates, 4, with a dietary fiber. So really, really it's kind of 3 net carbs. So that makes me feel even better. It's more of a 6 net carb. So keep that in mind. 25 grams of protein, that's one of the big things that boosts on the box. And a total of 260 calories per half pizza. Whole thing is 520, and the total carbs is 7. They're calling 1 gram of dietary fiber even in the full thing. So, but I find this interesting. It has nutrition facts per half pizza, but the serving size is literally 1 pizza on the back. So I'll try and bring up the nutrition facts somewhere down here on the bottom. But I'm blown away by just how good it is. If you can find it, buy it. At the very least, treat yourself one time to this. I don't think this is something I could have all the time, but this is something to game change meals. I've gotten into the routine of just cooking with chicken breast and hamburger, maybe throw in a couple of steaks on some nights. But this is just quick, it's easy, and it's absolutely delicious. Does it taste like pizza? No. I will go ahead and say that right now. It looks like a pizza, smells like a pizza, but it's not pizza. It's the crust being chicken breast that throws it into a whole different category for me that I would not classify it as pizza. It's close and it's kind of there, but it is a different category. This is not a pizza, and I don't know if, after tasting it, if I owned a grocery store, if I'd even put it in the pizza section. This is just more of a dinner. It's so good. Foster Farms, absolutely beautiful job on this. You definitely gave the keto world something new and something great. And the pizza sauce does have sugar in it, so that's interesting. I was not expecting there to actually be sugar in the pizza sauce, but there is. So that's pretty much going to do it for this little episode of Keto Tasting. If you are on a keto diet and you can fit this in as a meal, 7 carbs for a whole personal pan pizza that may look underwhelming, especially for the price. But once I think you realize just how much meat there is in this crust, you can kind of see where the price is getting a little bit more justified. And then it's just something to treat yourself with every now and then. You don't have to have this for every meal, but I highly recommend trying this at least once. And if you want to, on their site, they have $1.50 off for 1 pizza, not 2, per pizza. Highly recommend printing that off for yourself, so that way you can try it at a discounted price, especially if you get it on that sale. So you could technically get it for about $3.49. But definitely check out your local Kroger, see if it's in their ads. Definitely try it for yourself. I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10, almost perfect. The only thing is it kind of, well, it just calls itself a smart crust. It doesn't call itself a pizza anywhere. Never mind, this is the smarter, better way to enjoy pizza. Oh, it's also gluten-free. So anybody who's gluten-free or wants all natural, this is absolutely good too. So, but is it pizza in my book? It's a pizza wannabe. It's not exactly a pizza. It's got an interesting crust that's mostly chicken. But absolutely, 9 out of 10. Love it to death. Will get again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Go out and try it for yourself. Seriously. Not sponsored, but I wish I was. See you guys back here in the next episode, where I think we got some more keto stuff from SlimFast coming soon. So, have a good night.